So this will be the second part of the Fatalis and % tutorial. This time we are not running 1.0 anymore. We actually switched to 1.03. The reason is 1.0 started crashing for me. Like, as I did more runs, it would crash more. So I was trying to, like, it wouldn't really matter because there's like crash remover, but if you don't quick save and then you don't have like backup, like you load like for example 30 seconds earlier, it's kind of annoying. And there's also the Agba fight on 1.03 is a bit easier for some reason, so we will go with that, like, and play the entire game with it. If this changes at some point, I will either like the resources page on speedrun.com will be changed, and there will be always the most glitchy and profitable patch. So we'll continue from the previous save. And there's something I forgot to mention. As you're doing the jump, you kind of want to like enter, like get on this and then jump up, and you want to be like this high. You don't want to be somewhere here. Sometimes it doesn't attack you here. It's like this is the safest spot. He will never attack you like this. So just practice this run a couple of times. I mean jump. I couldn't get here like by the boost, so it's unfortunate. Well, I guess you can boost and then jump, but it won't really save that much time. And as he dies, you will always precast a fireball, because no matter where you stand, you will always be teleported here. So it's also, when I in these menus ignore the wheezing sound in the background, it's my graphics card. I will turn on the fog distance again. Distracted by the sounds outside. Sorry. And you boost to this, open the curtains, and boost in. So now make sure to have a quick save, because this part is... You need to hack one side of the wall if you like hear the goblin. Here you will do another long boost that will skip a cutscene. And then, this is a bit tricky, you want to aim at that spot or at this wall after you kill him. So you kill him and then boost like into that direction. Unless I mess up. It's really like tricky doing if you... You need to do this really quickly, so give this some practice. It's really not easy. Then you wanna, like, there's like a little corner. You don't wanna boost into that. You want to like kind of stop here. So maybe I'll fall down. You want to stop like here, but if you like hold it for too long, you will fall down into the spider pit, and that's usually a reset if you don't have quick save. So now you boost into this part, then you boost here, and then there is long boost. The general direction is just like here, like on this edge, and don't go to... If you go too much left, it's fine, but if you go too much right, you will get stuck on a wall. So just go generally like... Yeah, that was still too much, right? So more to the like, I don't see... It's actually, oh, let's actually ignore that. So you basically want to, like, imagine there's like a wall, and then you boost like that, and then you boost here, then you boost here, and enter next level. Now, as you're entering this level, hold W, and you will enter a cutscene. Don't actually boost here, because if you boost here, then you will enter Ark City, and, well, you will softlock the game because he won't spawn here anymore, and the castle will be closed. Oh, it's not actually softlock, but it will make your run harder. So now you boost straight. Here, be careful of the boost, like don't make a too long boost. Yeah, like this. You want to boost somewhere about here. You can actually like aim at this, but sometimes it will still go around because it's rounded. And you want to like hug right side. You can also like go from there, but sometimes you boost like into that little hole and go around the barrels and to the city. Now at the start just press escape twice to skip the cutscene. The menu will always open, that's for a reason that is happening. You open the door and you will get this little cutscene. You can skip this cutscene if you kill the women in the tavern, but it's not ideal because the city attacks you automatically and you can get stuck at the shopkeeper. So you boost on the stairs like this, then you jump on this and aim between this pole and like the stairs generally. You will boost here, open the door, and now you will precast 3 fireballs. And take your key and unlock these 3 chests. And use these 3 runes. Now Shani will probably block our way. We are not attacking. So we will be boosting here. Now you need to be a little bit fast because they will start blocking your way. It's really annoying. And you'll boost like this here, and you can precast another fireball. And as you open, you will use the fireball like this, and you don't want to cross this next section because you will trigger a cutscene. Now you take these 2 runes, the mana potion, and then there's 2 options. You can take the key and kill the guy behind and take his potions. So you will always have to kill someone. So as you can see, this gave me a tiny bit of experience. I have 3600 something. So if I kill him, I got about 100. And you need to kill 1 more person, basically, to get level 2 before you enter a rebel camp. So I will instead kill another soldier. Well, two more soldiers. Normally you would have to kill this one. And if you don't kill the guy, you will need to kill 1 more. And that's usually that guy. You will boost to these stairs. And you will boost straight. You'll boost like this. And then like this. It's not worth to go through that castle anymore as it was in the old route, because of these boosts, and you enter the cave. So now you will just go back the way you came. And again, don't boost like too much or you will get lost. Sorry. You enter, and you go back to the stairs, and you aim about like its general direction. It doesn't really matter where you aim. I like to aim more to the right, and you will appear somewhere here. Then you boost back here and prepare your pickaxe. You can also boost with the pickaxe, but sometimes you will click off. Destroy this with the pickaxe, and now make sure to have a quick save because you can actually clip into this, and that will lock you in the wall. Here you will cast portal, and we go back. So we will do a couple of boosts. I currently can't see anything on the screen because it's morning. And you'll boost about here, and then you make a long boost, aiming at the metal part of this. Then you kill him with fireball. You can do a little boost. Now you should like precast like 2 fireballs, or maybe even 3, that's ideal. You want to boost like as much as you can, as close as possible to her, but not too close or you will trigger cutscene. You kill her and take her key. If you don't get level 2 here, it's probably a reset. And we can put everything into casting. The reason we need a level 2 is because the guys in the rebel camp are more likely to run away from our harm spell. I actually put wrong points. And if we are level 1, they will sometimes run, they will sometimes not. And these are the random boosts that happen in this version of the game. Sometimes it's not really fortunate, but... And you want to precast harm, that is the spell they will be running from. You use the key here, use the harm, and as you can see they are running. So not all of them will be running, some will try to block our way, but we'll be taking candle and potions. You can take all the potions if you don't know which one. Basically health, mana and invisibility. And this one usually blocks your way and sometimes doesn't die to a fireball. You don't want to boost over them, because over the red enemies, because they will still hit you. You can boost here to not trigger the alarm. That will just... Oops. They will just make less guys follow you. I shouldn't be doing this. And just make boosts. Oh boy. And you kinda want to avoid them. Usually they are not standing in the door, so you want to, in the like long, when you saw me boost there into the soldiers, if you do a long boost you will sometimes end up like in front of these doors. So now we will go to another shopkeeper that has important runes. I hope you see the path at least a bit. I will not be doing these long boosts, but you can do this like in 2 boosts, no, 3 boosts. And as you come to him, precast fireball. Precast, don't cast it yet. Open the chest, kill him. Don't close the chest because take all the runes, I think, doesn't matter, and take these scrolls. So you need 2 fireballs, enchant object, dispel field, and reveal. That's all that you need. Also, don't take potions every time. Not sure if I took them, I hope so. And go to next level here. So now we will go to the snake temple. I mean, or even is it? Not sure anymore. And we don't go the left way, we go the right way, because you can actually clip through this. It takes quite more loads than the doors, so this needs to be more precise. You need to trigger the, or do the quick save and quick load faster, and as soon as the timer starts moving. I currently don't have timer here, so I'm kinda like doing it by vision. You can also clearly like follow the loading, because it sometimes ends in different spots. As you can see, it never finishes to 100%. But the load is generally fully long. These clips depend a bit on your position, but usually it's about the same amount of quick saves and quick loads. So not really anything to speed this up. Of course, if you're running RTA, for example at a marathon, then probably don't do this, but you can show it off, like, but it's slower in RTA, it's faster in game time. Maybe on, well, no, I was thinking that it could be faster on the 1.2 version when it's released, because it has really quick loads compared to this, but then I realized the version has fixed the issue with save states, so basically you cannot do anything like this anymore, and you cannot even clip even stack speeds, so kind of boring. And the boost spell, I mean glitch that we are using all the time here, also doesn't work on those versions. And then you want to boost here to the lever. If you hold it for too long, you will actually see the ghost that we used for leveling glitch. Here you cast harm about here, or you can actually cast missile, but I like harm more because it's easier to cast. Like, it's just like 1, 2, 3 movements, but like there is also 4, but it's like this won't be always, like sometimes it will cast Movis and you're screwed, so I better cast harm, it works as well. So you boost out, take the spider statue. You don't need the other spider statue, by the way. Open this. If you boost it too fast, we see the ghost. Not really anything important. Use reveal here and go here. We open this. Now we have 2 options. Basically we can stack speeds and go through this, or we can use the boosts. I will actually do a combination of that, and I will stack 2 speeds and incorrectly boost. So I will stack 1 speed. You want to go into the middle one, then into the right top corner, so you will just do a longer boost here. It will get you always in the corner if you do it against this wall. Then it's the middle one, so not the middle one, the bottom one. Then is the middle one on the other side. Then it's the top one, so top left one, so you boost into this again, and then it's the last remaining one on the right bottom. This is always preset, and you have nothing to like, there's no way to change it or anything. You can mess up here, so always like quick save before the puzzle. Here do a long boost. That was not too long, but if you do it a little bit longer and aim more into like the mirror, then you will actually skip both of those cutscenes. You open this, sometimes this will glitch and you won't be able to pass this. Unfortunately, we are able to pass this. If you cannot pass it, you have to return to the button and use it again. Now you do one long boost and it will boost you like right here. If you're wondering how to solve the puzzle, because it's not really visible here, you have to like pass the middle, the screen will change, and then you go backwards and you are basically here. So you use this button, enter this room, use this button, and then you can boost against that wall. A little bit longer boost. Well, sometimes it will appear right here. So we will put the snake in and cast new spell, and then it's drain health or drain life, more like. You can sometimes you can level like your skill points, but you shouldn't do that. And here's long boost to skip the cutscene. And here's some boost to get here. So now will be a bit tricky part, because it's easy to get lost here. So just follow the boost that I'm doing. You will eventually get it. You want to go like, or you can watch like the old runs where this path is like ran with speed. And don't get killed here also. Here don't do too big of a boost, because here's a skip. Do a very long boost and you will clip through, well, the worm won't even spawn. And when you go here, you can use health potion, that's fine. We won't be returning here, so don't worry about killing him. Here don't do too much of a boost, because you can actually disable magic for the rest of the game. That was wrong. I'll actually see where I saved. Okay, I saved here. So we can boost here a little bit. Do a boost here, do a boost here, do a little boost through this to not have to crouch too long. And here do a big boost to skip the cutscene. He won't even follow you, but, well, at least not in this part. You will always get him following you when you pick up the... Oh boy. Was not intended. Sorry. Well, okay, let's pretend like I passed it. I'm rushing too much. So you go into this room, and here you can... This part you can just pass through. So... You just longer boost, not like me trying to do it as fast as possible. Here like 2 easy boosts, and the doors you cannot speed them up much. You take a key and the power stone. What? That never happened. You want to boost to those doors and unlock them. You can throw away the key, but you usually won't have time for that. Now boost here. You should be doing this quite quickly. Take the key, because if you do it like at the right speed, you will get him like that. And he won't follow you into that room. So now you put power stone into this device, use that, and we will be creating our sword. It's big boost, long boost on, and a tiny boost. Take this form, key, power stone, and another key. You can stack the power stones, but it doesn't really matter too much. Just in case you sometimes like feel like you're missing a power stone because there's just one, there's the little number up here, and you will be take the power stone from that, and you will be boosting through this. If you do like longer boost, you can actually like jump over the rat somehow. Here, if you end up here like on the edge, then you can cancel falling damage by pressing escape. Here, jump on this, and you can do boost up. Don't aim too much to the right. Go on this and boost up here. Use pickaxe on that. Make sure to quick save before, because if you quick save with the stone, you will actually like you will disable the it will no longer be possible to like get the stone, it will just disappear. So now you want to boost into that hole, so you will aim at it, and no, I threw it away. Oh, okay, that's fine. If you just take out your weapon and hit, you will not need to hold W anymore, but not W. Why am I throwing it away all the time? Well, I will figure this out later, and I will bend it like under the video or something, because this wasn't happening for me before. I think I must have changed some setting. And I lost it, which is great. So you are usually boosting with this. Maybe it's the 1.0 version? I hope not. Oh, you will usually be boosting here. I will figure this out and tell you what it is. Unfortunately, this is happening for me right now. So you will just take the stone, take out your weapon, and as you take out your weapon, you are just locking this, and locked, I mean, and you can use the glitch as before. Now it wasn't working for me. I will try to figure out why, and I will put it into the description. Here we will do just like boost again, and you have to take 2 of the stones. Remember that. We boost into this room. We use the form on this. You can put the power stone in if you're fast enough. Then the second one. Add the stones. Don't be too close to this, because this can lock you. And then take this. You can just hold left mouse button, and it will take everything that will spawn, like the thing that will spawn on like under that automatically. Put it here. You can also put it from here, but it's a bit more tricky. And then again, hold left mouse key and take the sword. And we'll be boosting back. We have the keys, so we'll get... oh, not here. The gold key first. then the other key. Here, if you didn't trigger the cutscene before, it will trigger, so make sure to have the long boost. And he will actually follow you to this place. It's also funny. Here I usually figure out, try if magic is working for me. If not, you have to return to the area without magic. And here I boost like to the left. It's quite long boost, and you end up in lava if you mess it up. And you cast portal.